I pray that one day you'll get to a place where you understand God is not punishing you, He's preparing you. Do not trust your pain, just trust His plan because He knows what He's doing. Hey bloomers, welcome back to another episode of Blooming by Grace, a space where we use grace to chart our journey. We all have encountered challenges, fears or failures, but no matter what it is, this is a place, it is the only space where we will bloom. And darlings, we're not just blooming, but we're blooming by grace. You want to come to Christ, but you're saying, I have to stop partying first. I have to stop drinking first. I have to stop smoking first. I have to stop sleeping around first. These things I have to stop doing first because I want to come to Christ perfect. You cannot change yourself by yourself. The psalmist cried out, "Purge me with hyssop." He said in Psalm 51 verse 5 that I was born in sin and shaped in iniquity. And so it helps us to understand that I was born in sin, I was shaped in iniquity, so were you. Why do you feel like you can change yourself? Jeremiah chapter 13 verse 23 basically asks us the question, can the Ethiopian change his skin or the leopard his spots? The Bible is basically asking us, can you change your own spots? No, you cannot do it by yourself. If we could have done it by ourselves, there would have been no need for Jesus. Jesus would not have come. We would have just canceled him out and we would have saved ourselves. But his grace is sufficient for me. His grace is sufficient for you. He came that we might be saved through him. And so because of that, you don't have to fix it and get it all together before you come to Christ. Listen, it's better you come now, because the longer you take to come, it's not even about the scary story that persons always say that some pastors normally preach. Oh, you might die tomorrow. It's not that. You are missing out on peace. You're missing out on joy. You're missing out on love because you are not surrendered to Christ. So, take the initiative and surrender today. Understanding that you nor I, we can't change ourselves, but the Lord can do it through us and he can do it for us. Because greater is he that is in us than he that is in the world. Remember, Jesus is. The Lord said to me, you don't trust me. And the reason why you don't trust me is because you don't understand my character. And when I thought about it, I'm like, merciful Father, it's so true. I don't understand his character. The first thing that came to mind is, how can I know your character? The response was the word of God. His character is all over his word. When we think about the woman, the adulterous woman, she learned a part of God's character because he showed her care. He was tender to her. Then we check David. He was a forgiver for David. God is a God of love. He's a God of peace. He is all that plus more. But in order for you to know that he can do it for you as much as he can do it for me and he can do it for others, we have to trust his character. His character is all over his words. His character is all over nature. And I hope that you, as much as me, I'm learning more about the character of Christ.
Shoulders, knees, head, shoulders, knees, shoulders, knees, shoulders, head, shoulders, knees, shoulders, head, shoulders, knees, shoulders, knees, shoulders.
At the end of the day, may you remember, it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter what you're going through. You are not too dirty for God to cleanse. You are not too broken for God to mend. You are not too far for God to reach, nor are you too guilty to fall at his feet. Have yourself a blessed whenever you watch this. Goodbye.